We are streaming right now.
Oh.
Hello, everybody. We'll be back in 1 second.
22,000 points over at Country Lounge. It's Curtis J in second place. Just 2,000 points behind the reigning champion and current first place player, Yags 370, over at the Riverboat Depot with 24,000 points.
Yeah, Yak 370, that one player closing in on the 25,000 point club. We'll see. Can he do it this week?
Hey, everybody. We are officially here. Official business this time, but we are getting into some Jackpot Hunter tonight, and it's going to be a lot of good stuff tonight. Definitely, but as you guys know, it is me, John, joined by my co-host,
Ben.
That's right, and we are live right now on Pilot TV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/Pilot TV, YouTube Live, and on the Twitch app. Our channel name on both of those is Mega Soda. So definitely check us out on all those. Leave some comments, and we'll send you out some luck for these jackpots coming up. But I mean, speaking of jackpots, we had a few go out yesterday,
Right.
and that makes us 24 for the rolling week, 265 for season 10. So definitely just going crazy this season for sure.
For sure.
But yeah, let them know about those jackpots.
Oh, yeah, but I want to talk about this jackpot right here that we're looking at to give
very
out on this
true.
lucky 4 here.
Yeah, we're not in line to get it, but we can still get the major. O'Smalley's looking to get it. No, we're out of that, so we're moving on to the mini. It's a fast game, so okay, let's see if we can get out the mini. Come on, O'Smalley, you're still in line to get it.
Right.
Not anymore. We're moving on to that must-go of $3, but we got Log Cabin and O'Smalley both in line to get it.
Right,
so we'll
and
have
we'll
to
get those lucky numbers for you guys.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
the
But
ones to watch out for.
yeah, very, very true. But yeah, but let them know about those jackpots that went out yesterday because it was pretty good.
We had 2 jackpots go out yesterday. We had one MN21 there from the Mermaid, winning 744 cents there. Yeah, nice job, MN21. And then we also had Dan and Mary from Wildcat Saloon winning $11,656 on a jackpot. So yeah, a lot of money going out just yesterday. That's making 24 for the week, 265 for the season X here.
Oh yeah, no, that's awesome. Congrats MN21 and congrats Dan and Mary for getting some pretty good jackpots yesterday. But the jackpots don't stop at our bingo stuff because they just keep on going throughout the E-tabs, and we're gonna highlight some of the E-tab jackpots that went out yesterday.
Right, and this is just at one location.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
And that one location, it is MT's on 8th. And they won one in Triple Easy. They won 2 in Triple Easy, actually. One of them was worth $750, and then the other one was the max of $1,500. And then, of course, one was there's another one, one in Rock and Gold. That was almost the max of $14.
We got those lucky numbers here.
Yeah.
We got 2 and 15 are our lucky game numbers there. And then there was also a 67 and I think it was a 56, if I believe correct. So we'll be looking out for that. And yeah, number 2 was one of our lucky numbers, so we'll get right into that lucky game pretty quick. And then number 15 is later on the broadcast, so we'll get into that game later. So we have one for now and one for later.
Oh yeah, that's right. But I was talking about those E-tab jackpots, and one was worth $750 for the Triple Easy, and then the other one was worth the max of $1,500. And then they gave out one in Rock and Gold too, and that was worth almost the max, just $5 short. It was at $1,495. And then we gave out one in Cash Mountain as well, and that was the max. That was all of $1,500. So MT's on 8th was raking in some jackpots yesterday on those E-tabs. Definitely a good location to check out.
Yeah, that was a lot of money there.
Yeah.
And speaking of I guess not really speaking of, but information that you guys should know is that Facebook, it has everything for you guys for Pilot Games. They got daily e-bingo, progressive updates, weekly event schedules, jackpot winners, and so much more there. You know, message us on Facebook if you have any questions, need to find locations with iPads, or to send us your pictures. So yeah, we'd love to see you guys playing the game. We'd love to see you when you win jackpots. So yeah, especially if you're up on that leaderboard like we had, that 11,000 something jackpot go out. We would love to see you with that $11,000 in your hand, holding up that iPad, you know, getting that big check rolling in. So.
That's right. No, we definitely love seeing all that stuff. It's a lot of fun seeing all those, matching a face to the jackpot, if you will.
For sure.
But you can also just message us on Facebook if you have any questions, or if you need to find locations with Pilot Games iPads, or if, like you said earlier, if you just want to send us your picture. But there is a link in our bio on Facebook that has a lot of helpful stuff on it. It's our link tree. It links us to our other social media accounts, and a bunch of other stuff. If you guys have any questions about that stuff, so definitely a hub of info on that Facebook.
And if you guys post a picture with the hashtag, you can see
That's
it
right.
right down there in the left side corner there. My left side from the screen. So it would be your guys' right side of the screen when you're holding up the iPad or looking at it from TV. Either way, if you put hashtag Pilot Games, yes, you can. We can put that up there. We'll get that, and then we can, if it's appropriate, we'll put it up on the thing.
That's right.
Yeah, you can see a lot of people with happy faces winning Pilot Games jackpots there. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. But and you're wondering like, oh, well, when can I win some jackpots then to send in my picture? Well, we're about to tell you when you can play and what kind of games you can play too throughout the day.
Right.
But we start off not our bingo day, but just our regular day with some Cup of Joe, and that is our morning show that goes all over the the progressives and the different games we're playing, and the different jackpots and stuff too. It's definitely very, very informational and educational, and so definitely go check that out every morning right before Vikings bingo starts. But if you happen to miss it, we also upload it on Facebook, so definitely go check it out on there if you happen to miss one. But we start off our bingo day with the Vikings bingo, the 25-cent cards, and we run that from 12 to 1 p.m. And you can always get the jackpot in that at 52 balls, so it's it's a constant jackpot. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And then right after that, though, we have some Jackpot Hunter, not what we're playing right now, but the 25-cent cards, and we run that from 1 to 4 p.m. And a lot of good jackpots in there too. I know the minor usually rolls up really quick, even if we happen to give it out the same day. That one climbs up very, very fast in both ball count and in money count.
Yeah.
So definitely check that one out. But we play one game of a pretty lucky game after that.
We have Lucky for Bingo. That was at 4 p.m. Literally just happened. You guys just saw it. That's always happening at 4 p.m. right before Jackpot Hunter, which we're rolling into right now. That jackpot was at $42,754 there. It's even higher now because you guys played it a little bit there. And right now we're right in Jackpot Hunter $1 cards. This one's a little bit different from the first one because obviously the cards are $1, higher amount of bigger prizes here that can go out, but also you guys earn Jackpot Hunter standing points here for this 4 to 6 p.m. Games here. So that's what's a little bit different between this one and the last one. And that mega right now is sitting at $100,000 there with 45 balls, really getting close to ticking up to 46 balls there. So we're getting there. Then that major right now is sitting at $4,174. But speaking of winning a little bit.
We do have a winner on this game number 1, and it is Log Cabin over at Log Cabin Bar in Emily. Get that must-go prize of $14.20. Nice job, Log Cabin. I like your syrup. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
but
syrup there.
But definitely, check out these jackpots we got right now because we got some pretty good ones cooking up, including that miner is probably the name of the game right now.
Oh, for sure.
It's going to click up pretty soon here,
too.
It's
sitting at $1,853, but as soon as that hits $2,000, that's shooting up from 52 balls to 54 balls. At that point, always whenever we shoot up to 54 and beyond, it feels like a foot race to see who can get to that jackpot first. Neck and neck with everybody. It's just up for grabs, really.
Oh, yes, no, exactly. But right after we're done here, giving out some jackpots, we got some Skull Bingo coming up, and those are the $1 cards. And we're going to run that from 6 to 10 p.m. tonight with no PGL interruptions, so definitely that will be a lot of fun. But we have the line prize. It's at $42.25 and 10 balls. The large frame is at $464 and 43 balls, and the coverall is at $711 and 50 balls. Definitely some pretty good prizes.
For sure.
These prizes, they rise so fast.
Oh, yeah.
These are definitely pretty pretty high rising prizes. Kind of like, one of our players that is also high rising. Brizo, but definitely Skull Bingo. Go check it out tonight. It's a lot of fun. But normally we also have some PGL stuff happening, like on Tuesday and Wednesday, and also whenever the Vikings play.
Right.
We all have PGL opportunities on all those times. But we start off every week with a Megasoda game night, and that starts at 6:40 every single Tuesday, and we finally managed to give out that jackpot, Jungle Jackpot.
Oh, yeah.
$62,000 went to 2 different players because they split it up. It was at like $125 grand.
They didn't split $62. They both got
$62,000
each. It was at 126 something.
Yes,
it was basically $127,000.
Yeah.
There. It was crazy amount of money.
Oh yeah, yep, for sure. But but right now it has reset and it's back down to $500. But you guys know that thing gets out of hand so fast. So definitely we'll be expecting to see that click up pretty fast. But and then we have the PGL day right afterwards.
Right. We have that wild. Or did you mention? Sorry, I'm confused a little bit.
Oh, yeah? No. Talking about Wild Wednesday.
Yeah, we got Wild Wednesday. It's back. It's been back for a little bit here.
That's right.
Not very long, but it's 7 to 9 every Wednesday. That coverall is 52 balls, $7,332 there. So a lot of money looking to give it out. That's 7 to 9. We had that last night.
Yeah.
So that was that splits up that Skull Bingo, but it kind of just is sandwiched in between it, but it's always a fun one. We got John and Ian, Big John, Big Ian there.
That's right.
With those 2 guys there. And then not right after that, we also, those 2 same people host Vikings game day. So that one's on Sunday, this Sunday versus the Panthers, which that game's at 12 p.m. But we'll be there 30 minutes before the game. And so that'll be at there like 11:30 a.m. That's when that broadcast starts, when they'll start giving out some stuff for Vikings game day, some jackpots, points there. It's, 30 minutes before kickoff each week. So, Vikings versus Panthers this Sunday, 12 p.m. We'll be there at 11:30 a.m.
Awesome. That sounds great. That will be a lot of fun. Ian and Big John definitely have some big football brains. So, maybe check in on the broadcast, pick those football brains, and see some, get some football information on this nice football day.
Yeah.
but we do have, so those are all our, not national, our PGL nights / day. Megasoda game night every Tuesday, Wild Wednesday, 7 to 9 every Wednesday, then Vikings game day every time the Vikings play, 30 minutes before kickoff. But we have some national days to get through.
Right. You had mentioned national previously. It was because you have those national days always in your head.
Exactly. And we only got 2 today, so it is short but sweet. And the first one is pretty sweet in itself.
Yes. Yeah, we got National Dessert Day. Yeah, you were talking about sweet, and this one fits perfectly with it because the available ingredients affect the range of desserts made in each region. The very first desserts require minimal effort or preparation since ancient cultures were more focused on the nutrition in foods to survive. Over the years, desserts have changed from natural candies and nuts to complex soufflés and multi-layered cakes. In modern culture, there are many more options available in desserts.
Awesome. Yeah, hey, happy National Dessert Day. Go eat some dessert at your bar because, it's your day to do it.
Exactly. You have free reign.
Exactly. The calories don't count right now. So, not on this day because it's National Dessert Day. But definitely check in and let us know what dessert you're happening to order right now.
Speaking of somebody checking in, Log Cabin is checking in again with another Musco there. Nice job, Log Cabin. That's the doubleheader. Let's see if he can get the hat trick here with 3 in a row. But lately we've been having a lot of people do that. So I wouldn't be surprised if Log Cabin pulls off another one here.
Oh yeah, very, very true. But good job, Log Cabin, and happy National Dessert Day to everybody. But definitely check in. Let us know what dessert you're eating. And I know what dessert I would want to be eating right now. Probably some triple fudge brownie or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like something like that. I'm feeling chocolatey right now. What dessert would you be feeling right now?
Oh, for sure right now, I'm always just an ice cream guy.
Okay.
So, literally, if, or like a milkshake guy. So, I would probably go with, something with, like cookies and cream, or in something else mixed in with like fudge and maybe some brownie bits in there. So
Sweet.
I'm into that sort of thing.
Oh yeah, I know. I get this specific Blizzard from Dairy Queen. And it's so you get the royal cheesecake, the Blizzard, and it has like it's cheesecake already all up in it, has strawberry chunks in it. It actually has like a funnel of strawberry chunks like in the middle, so you can kind of mix it up if you want, or just kind of keep it in the middle. But I also add a little something in there too. I add brownie bites in with it. And it is insane. It is so insanely good. I mean, you get the cheesecake, you get the brownie, and then you get the ice cream. It's a triple threat. I don't know what to say. I can't add any more to that. If you're not convinced, I don't know.
I'm literally salivating right now. I'm so ready for some ice cream.
Oh yeah, and you're also probably salivating over this next day too, because this day it is Be Bald and Be Free Day. Oh yeah, that's right. Bared noggins take the spotlight during this holiday. It's a national holiday. That's right, and it recognizes the beauty of a naked scalp. Baldness comes in several forms too, partial or total. Sometimes a chrome dome is by choice. Others come by it naturally.
Right.
That's right. But hey, be bald and be free. I like it. It's pretty cool.
If you got to go with the chrome dome, then wear it proudly. I mean,
that's right. Yeah, I mean, there are so many like
celebrities.
Really cool celebrities with like bald heads. Like Dwayne Johnson is one that comes up. Vin Diesel, just like super cool action movie dude. I know Jason Statham is another one. Bruce Willis, like so many cool dudes in film with the chrome domes.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely, I don't know. Yeah. Be proud of it. Wear it proudly. It's awesome. But hey, if you guys have some chrome domes and win a jackpot, send in a picture because we love to see it. It's the best of both worlds. You got a jackpot. You got a chrome dome. Bwomp.
Oh
awesome. Yeah. But those were our 2 national days today. Kind of opposite ends of the spectrum there, but pretty fun.
Wait.
I don't
Dessert day and bald day.
Yeah, opposite ends of the spectrum.
I'm not sure I would call it that, but
I mean, they're opposite things. I'm just they're nothing like each other, unless you think a bald man is a nice slice of pie or something. I don't know. I'm not judging you. I'm not going to judge you.
I wouldn't have said opposite, but they are very different days.
Yeah. But we do have some awesome days today. So happy National Dessert Day, happy Be Bald and Be Free Day. There's some pretty cool ones. But we do have some Twins news to get into.
Right, yeah.
But not too much news about the Twins to go into because we're 73-89 on the season now. Or not now. This is their final record.
Yep.
And not too much to add to it. Hopefully we can come back and be better next season. But we do have a good amount of young talent. Our pitching room has improved considerably since the start of the season. Byron Buxton finally was, back in his MVP form nearing the end of the season as well. And so definitely, coming back from injury, it's a pretty big thing. So it's really good to see that from the Twins. But definitely some awesome stuff. Do you have any thoughts on the Minnesota Twins?
The Minnesota Twins? All I can say is that come back better and stronger next year. That's what I hope.
Very true. But as you guys know, we've teamed up with the Minnesota Twins, and you can play the ETAP game we teamed up with them for. Twins win today wherever Pilot games are played. It's a pretty good one. The Home Run Derby bonus. It's a certified classic. So definitely go on in, try it out. Let us know which batter is your favorite to play with, because there's some different options you can try. But we do have a winner on this game number 3.
We have 2 winners here with KJC, and then we have Pee-wee from TJ's Tavern on and off sale in Plainview, and then Mugshots Cosmos is hosting KJC there. So nice job to you two, splitting that $29.80 there. They got that in 65 balls, so we should. I'm looking for you guys to reel it in a little bit here.
Sure.
We can get closer to this minor one.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hopefully we can get a little bit closer as we get through these games. But we do have the twiking zone to get into. I'm scaring myself. Oh my gosh. But we do have some awesome stuff happening in the twiking zone, both in the players and locations standings. So we'll get right into it. I'll start with the players. And we got at number 10, it is Looser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 112,000 points. At number 9, we got Puts over at Shady's Railside with 134,000 points. At number 7, it is a two-way tie now between Kick It over at Bleachers and Nan at Corky's Bar in South Haven. Kick It was able to rise out of 8th place into that tie with Nan, and they both have 141,000 points. But at number 6, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 157,000 points. And at number 5, we got Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine with 163,000 points. Then number 4, it is Joni falling out of the tie in 3rd place over at VFW North St. Paul with 166,000 points. But it's okay because she's only 1,000 points away out of that tie, because in 3rd place it's SNS over at Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids with only 1,000 points more with 167,000 points. But at number 2, it is Lucky Tim over at Lakefront Bar with 215,000 points, the first member of the 200K point club. But and then at 1st place, just wrapping up the standings for the players, it's Not Lucky over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with quite a lead, because Not Lucky has 289,000 points.
Yeah, a little bit of a jump there between Lucky Tim and Not Lucky, but let's see if my theory stands, you know, by the end of the season here with the Not Lucky thing, where I said that, you know, players that name themselves Not Lucky, like Not Lucky, actually have a benefit of getting more luck, because, you know, the system, you know, this the lucky system that we have going here, where we throw out luck and all that, like, it just distributes itself more to them because it thinks it doesn't have as much luck. You know?
Yeah, no, it's just, it's magnetized. It's just like, wait, they don't have luck? Like, okay, we need to give them more luck.
Exactly.
but definitely, that has to be it. There has to be some sort of, you know, answer to how, you know, how it attracts so many points.
Oh, for
definitely,
sure.
But Not Lucky, just, you know, doing what he does best and winning some bingo. But we do have the location standings to get into as we're getting into this game number 4.
Yeah, we got, I mean, some of these standings are also, you go, how do these places have so much luck with them? So
Very true.
We'll go right into our standings here. In 10th place, we have Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent with 174,000 points. 9th place, we have Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale, 187,000 points for them. 8th place, previously in 7th, Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub Oak Park Heights has 212,000 points for them. And then in 7th place, Bleachers knocking out Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub Oak Park Heights. They knocked them out of 7th place. They're now in 7th place. Bleachers from Maplewood with 213,000 points. 6th place, we have Corky's Bar South Haven, 217,000 points for them. 5th place, we have Lakefront Bar in the Center, 258,000 points. 4th place, we have American Legion Fridley with 273,000 points. And then we have a little bit of more movement here, because we've been waiting for them to join in on that 300,000 point club for a little bit now. And Mapleview Lounge has just entered into it. The only one in the 300,000 point club. In 3rd place, we have, Mapleview Lounge taking it with 300,000 points exactly. And then we go past our 300,000 point club right into our 400,000 point club, with our 2nd place player, location to VFW Spring Lake Park with 463,000 points there. And then 1st place, we have Corner Bar Goodhue with 479,000 points.
Awesome. Great job, everybody, in the location and player side of things. You guys are doing great, the elite of the elite. But we are at 60 balls into this game number 4. That means we've officially moved on to the must-go of $21. And there it is. We got Brian over at Sunray Bowling and Lounge in St. Paul getting that must-go $21.
Yeah, nice
job,
job,
Brian.
Yeah,
Brian's getting at it. Have a day, Brian. Have a day.
Doing well out there.
That's right.
Yeah, $21 straight to his pocket.
Yeah, nice job. Good job, Brian. I'm rooting for you, Brian. Hopefully you get in on this next game. I think you'll get a win. I think you can do it. But we do have an ETAP spotlight to get into, and it's a pretty good one, because we spotlighted it last week as well. It is Buku Bucks, emphasis on the boo because it's October. But you can head to the woods in search of the big bucks, play beer pong at deer camp, or test your shooting skills in the Buku Bucks hunting bonus and win some trophy prizes. Definitely sounds like a lot of fun, but if you've been hanging out over at deer camp a little bit too long, you can play one of our other 50 different charitable E-Tab games here at Pilot Games, and you can play any of them anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. And all these games also have small bets between 50 cents and $5. And on top of all that, we also have really cool bonus and free play rounds in all the games as well. So definitely really cool stuff. Those free play rounds and bonus rounds are always a lot of fun.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I know we were talking about the Home Run Derby bonus for Twins Win. That one's really good. Usually my favorite one, usually hovering in the top 2. But I think right now it has to be. I might give it to Buku Bucks.
Bucks?
Yeah, I'll probably give it to Buku Bucks. The hunting bonus is pretty fun, but definitely really cool. What's probably your favorite E-Tab right now?
Oh man, right now I think I'm gonna have to go with the Lucky Lures, right?
Oh,
the one
yeah,
with
that's right.
the cool animation and the fish.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one too. That's also one of our really popular ones. So definitely, but go ahead and play our E-Tab of the week, Buku Bucks. It's a really good one. You guys play it all the time, so I don't have to tell you twice. But we do have a little, while we're sitting here, 45 seconds till Game 5. Mama, log up on to the PGL.world. Become a member of our league because, it's the smart thing to do because these players, they compete for points and they have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has a lot of great stuff in it. You can also use this account to sign into the Player Connect app where you can watch our streams and also, check in with the stream and maybe we'll throw you over some luck. That will definitely be really cool. But we have a lot of PGL members just joining up and we got a lot of interesting names in this one. So definitely one of the more fun rounds of new players.
Yes, we got here. I'll list them off for you guys. It's Daddy, Chrissy Boss, Nas 1087.7, Pie Lover 77, Jess 321, and then we have Jesse's Girl 1. Then we have Shishi, Coach, Moses, Shitzy, and PJ Namaste.
Awesome. Yeah, just a lot of people joining up with the family. Hello and welcome. Hopefully we'll see you guys winning some huge jackpots here soon enough. But in the meantime, you can log on to the Player Connect app and tap on that sports link because it's a good way to earn a few thousand PGL points and get your foot in the door. But all you have to do is choose your 5 squares on those E-Tip boards for the Vikings versus Panthers on Sunday, this October 17th. And points are going to be awarded for the first, second, third, and fourth quarters. You can play for free in the Player Connect app and earn PGL points for Season 10 if you win. Just launch up the app, select Sports Link, and you are all good to go. And we have a couple winners for this week's E-Tip boards.
Right. I mean, one of them is sitting right next to me.
Yeah.
Maybe,
maybe ruggedly
maybe
handsome
kind of
and really mysterious and dark and
cool.
cool.
Yeah. I mean, maybe just one of the coolest people I've ever met.
Yeah, probably.
First place we have Lou Bear with 25,000 points or 2,500 points. Pretty good.
Yeah.
And then
nice job.
we got Prod John with 1,000 points there.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's what we like to see. Oh, man.
You're just a winner,
I am. I win these E-Tip boards just getting out of bed in the morning. Not much more I can say about it.
It's easy. I mean, at this point, you were just so close to getting in that top 10 for the PGL.
Yes, I know. I officially have 2,000 points now. There's no way I'm not close to getting into these PGL standings.
No way, no.
But I mean, because I have to be at least close to cracking in the top 10.
Oh yeah.
And I wonder who how many points 10th place has, and they have 800,000 points. Okay.
Well, they're getting close. You're getting close. You're reeling it in.
Players might have me beat a little bit.
Only 812,000 points to go.
Yeah, that's not bad. I only have to win 80 more weeks of E-Tabs, I guess. Or I mean, not E-Tabs, E-Tip boards.
Yeah.
But, it's a long and hard road, and
right.
not many people travel it.
Oh, and we got winners here. 2 winners with Bobo and ShanWow. Bobo from Corner Bar Goodhue, or Bobo. I think this one's Bobo.
Yeah.
Bobo has a little bit of a space in between it, so you can tell when it's Bobo or Bobo. So Bobo from Corner Bar Goodhue and Shan won from our Juan. I don't know how you would say that. Sorry.
Maybe Shan won.
Yeah.
That's how I was thinking about it.
Yeah, I think it would just be Shan 1. Yeah, they were from Purple something.
Purple Goose.
Purple Goose.
Yeah, that's
there we
right.
go. Yep, that
Yeah,
was.
no, that's one of my favorite locations. So good job, Shan 1, and good job, Bobo, both winning that Must-Go prize. But we do have some PGL standings to get into, and I'll get started right off with the players.
All right.
Because starting at number 10, it is Fishy24 over at Sherry's Sports Saloon with 814,000 points. And at number 9, we got Gramps over at Gino's Bar and Grill with 869,000 points. And at number 8, we got Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill with 882,000 points. Number 7, it is Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 902,000 points. Number 6, it is T-Mac 750 over at La Playette with 910,000 points. Number 5, it's Drumskeet over at Underground Bar and Grill with 930,000 points. Number 4, it is Barizo at the Underground Bar and Grill as well with 998,000 points, 2,000 points away from the 1 million point club. But as we get into the top 3, everybody has already gotten to the 1 million point club. You're starting it off at the 3rd place spot. It is Forget UD at Eagles Austin with 1,036,000 points. Number 2, it is SpongeBob at VFW St. James with 1,188,000 points. And then in 1st place, just holding it down, it is that number 1, Devoided over at Kathy's Pub with 1,277,000 points. But yeah, after this Twins Wednesday, Forget UD is in the 1 million point club. SpongeBob still behind Devoided a little bit, but is actually kind of catching up a tiny bit because he's no longer 100,000 points behind. He's only about like 90,000, maybe like 89,000 points behind. So not bad at all for SpongeBob. Able to close the distance a little bit, but Devoided able to keep that distance up a tiny bit. So definitely, we'll have to see how this duel of the fates turns out as time goes on.
I mean, SpongeBob and Devoided have been going at it all season long.
It's been crazy.
A lot of shakeups. At one point, SpongeBob was in there for number 1 for a really long time, and now Devoided has taken it. He had a good lead, but now SpongeBob has closed that lead. So it's anyone's game at this point. So exciting stuff.
Very true. But now we're getting into this game number 6. We got a few big winners in here. I saw one away. I saw Ebit. There's Merrick as well. And of course, we got that Must Go at $15.20. That minor is at 52 balls. Very, very gettable.
Right.
And of course, it is at $1,956. That mega
super close to getting up to that 54 ball mark.
Very true. That's what I'm saying. But we do have the mega. It is at 45 balls. So it's starting to click up a little bit. Once we get to that 46, 47 ball range, that's when it starts to get real interesting. But definitely, it's a little bit of a slippery slope. Once it starts happening, it's happening. And it starts to get right in your face. So definitely will be a lot of fun to see that mega click up. But we do have those location standings for PGL to get into.
Yeah. We got 10th place, Mama T's Castle Tap in Little Canada with 2,692,000 points for them. Then we have 9th place, previously in 8th, Leo's Bar Newmarket with 2,915,000 points for them. Now in 8th place, previously in 9th, we have Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud, 2,919,000 points for them. All those places really close to that 3 million point club. I mean, in 7th place, we have Root River Saloon in Lanesboro with 2,975,000. So right there at the cusp of 3 million. We'll see how if they get it really soon. And then we jump into our 3 million point club with 6th place, Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato with 3,205,000 points for them. 5th place, Moose Lodge Wait Park in St. Cloud with 3,311,000 points. 4th place, we have Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids, 3,432,000 points. Then in 3rd place, getting bumped out of 2nd, we have Cabin Bar Nicolette with 3,788,000 points for them. Before I get into our top 2 here, we got Mark BJ from Casper Cherokee in Sirloin. And in Egan, there, winning that must-go $15.20. So.
Awesome. Nice mark from BJ. But, yeah, this top 3 is absolutely, like, insane right now.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe it. It's
I'm looking at the numbers here for 1 and 2, and they are literally basically tied. Like,
oh, yeah.
I mean, there has been a big jump from our number 1 spot here because right now in second we have a VFW Northfield with 3,836,000 points for them.
Hold on 1 second. It looks like we might have got prematurely enrolled in this game number 8. Looking a little weird, but that's okay. We'll start over real quick. We're going to take you to the beautiful blue screen, but it's okay.
Right.
You still have our, ruggish voices guiding you through this process.
You can tell how we look by our voices.
Exactly. And there we are.
Back,
okay, awesome. So we got 1 minute and 40 seconds until we get enrolled into this game number 7.
Right.
Of course, it's a lucky game. Game number 7 is always a lucky one. But we already had our lucky game number 2. I know that. And we have our lucky game number 15 coming up.
Yes.
So those are all the lucky games, but you were talking about that top 3.
Yes, I just went over our number 2 spot, VFW Northfield, with 3,836,000 points for them. They were in number 1 for the longest time. I bet you're asking yourself, who haven't I listed? Who's in that number 1 spot now? Well, jumping from 3rd place all the way to 1st, it's Neighborhood Tavern and Effie with 3,855,000 points. So virtually a tie with our 2nd place spot there.
It's crazy.
I mean, just really close. I mean, even Cabin Bar and Nicolette is extremely close to those two. So, I mean, just crazy stuff from all 3 of those locations and a crazy jump from Neighborhood Tavern there.
Oh, yeah. No, very, very true. I mean, everyone's flip-flopping everywhere else. Because like you got 3rd place is now in 1st place. 2nd place is now in 3rd place. 1st place is in 2nd place now. It's like they're all over the place. What?
Right.
Where are all these places coming from? but definitely congrats to Neighborhood Tavern, able to snatch away 1st place from the top 2 spots. Definitely very, very impressive. We'll have to see if you can keep it up going into this next week. But I believe in you. I think you can, Neighborhood Tavern. But so that was all of our PGL locations and players, the top 10s at least. So good job, guys. You guys are doing great. But we do have a little bit of wild news to get into.
Yeah.
And this wild news, it is pretty wild. But, as you guys know, we're getting headed into the season. I'm pretty sure the season opener is tomorrow, October 15th, against Anaheim. And on October 19th, we have the home opener against the Winnipeg Jets. So those will definitely be a lot of fun. I'm going to take a look and see if anything exceptionally wild has happened with the Wild.
Yeah.
But let's take a look, see here. The Wild has announced their opening night roster. Let's see. Wild season opener Friday night isn't going to be on regular TV, apparently. So you might have to find a different streaming service to be able to watch it. But let's see.
That's a little bit of a nuisance.
Yeah, it is a bit of a nuisance. But I know we actually have an insane amount of primetime games this season.
Oh.
So hey, while it might be a nuisance on our on our season opener, we'll be getting a lot more opportunities to be on prime time throughout the season. So that will be really cool. But let's take a look at our roster for this game that's happening. So let's see. Okay, so the opening night roster, our forwards are going to be that are starting Nico Storm, Joel Eriksson Ek, and Ren Pitlick. And then defensemen, we got John Merrill, Jordy Ben, Matt Dumba. Gonna have to.
Yeah, I was like,
there we go. Okay, all right, sweet. And then we got Matt Dumba, Jonas Brodin, Dmitry Kolikov, Jared Spurgeon, Alex Goligoski, and then for our goaltenders, obviously we're gonna have a switch of Cam Talbot and Capo Kakkonen as well. So that will be awesome. And then of course on the bench for our forwards could be Marcus Foligno, Jordan Greenway, Brandon Duheim, Kevin Fiala, Nick Bukestad, Matt Zuccarello, Ryan Hartman, Victor Rask, Frederick Gaudreau, and Kirill Kaprizov as well. So definitely that's a pretty filled up roster, and I love to see it. A lot of young talent on that roster, and a lot of just talent in general. Because we got Cam Talbot on there too, one of the best goalies in the league. But definitely tune in tomorrow. It's going to be the Wild versus the Ducks right at 9 p.m. Minnesota time. And that will be a lot of fun to watch. But we do have a winner on this game, though.
Yeah.
A couple winners.
2 winners here with Jax from Green Mill and Blaine and Snapples from Chatters in Monticello there.
Awesome.
So, yeah, nice job to Jax and Snapples splitting that $16.40 there. Yeah, nice job, guys. Yeah, and obviously, I don't know if you mentioned it, but we're teamed up with the Minnesota Wild.
Oh, yeah,
and we have that game, Let's Go Wild, and that one's always super popular. So make sure to go play Let's Go Wild in our ETAB games.
Oh, yeah, maybe we'll send a little bit of luck over to our Minnesota Wild. We'll definitely need it because we want to get that W this Friday. But that will definitely be a lot of fun. I know the Anaheim Ducks are supposed to be somewhat good this season, too, so it'll be an interesting matchup. We'll have to see what happens, but definitely go ahead and watch that tomorrow because, if Kirill drops like 5 goals, you're going to want to see that.
Oh, for sure.
But as you guys know, Wild Wednesday happened last night, and that's in support of our Wild. It's the Wild and the Wednesday. But make sure to tune in each week, not only to support our Wild, but also to win some PGL points, win some jackpots, and soon enough, we'll have primetime bets coming along too, and that matches up top PGL locations, top PGL players with some handicaps and a whole lot of bragging rights too. You definitely do not want to miss that one when it comes out. It will be a lot of fun. But we have the fishing report to get into.
Right. I mean, you were just talking about
and
a lot of fun.
Yes.
I mean, we're going right into our lot of fun fishing report here.
But since this fishing report, it's very lengthy. So I'll let you tackle, pun intended. I'll let you tackle the first half of it, and then I'll take over the second half. So we're not going.
Okay.
I don't want you passing out on stream.
It's not going to be too much of a hassle here for me.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
All right, we got Lake of the Woods Tourism. This is by Outdoor Weekly. We're just Always using them because they're a great spot for looking up fishing
And
stuff.
they're outdoors weekly.
Right.
Yeah.
They're just always outdoors for them.
Yeah.
On the October 11th, this is when their post from October 11th, 2021. So actually 3 days ago now, they put this up. It's up at a northwest angle.
Mm-hmm.
The fall fishing up at the angle continues to be excellent. Most anglers are using a jig and minnow or a jig and plastic. Some strong reports with warmer than normal water of spinners with a minnow or plastic being the hot bait.
Okay.
Gold, pink, and or glow colored jigs and spinners are doing well. Reminder, no live, frozen, or dead bait being able to be transported over the border from the U.S. into Canada. Consequently, anglers boating in Ontario waters reported various plastics on their jigs and spinners working great.
Awesome. Yeah, no, definitely some awesome stuff. I actually didn't know that you couldn't bring any frozen or live or dead bait into from the U.S. into Canada. So that's pretty interesting stuff. I guess maybe they had issues with people smuggling some bait.
I think the idea is that
just like live animals and stuff
right,
like that.
Because you could be transferring an animal that's not supposed to be in Canada very easily. Could hide either on if it's a small fish. I mean,
those invasive species are no joke.
Right.
They ruin ecosystems and habitats for sure. So hey, it's an interesting one. I mean, you're like, oh hey, why can't I bring my worm into Canada?
Well, your worm could have a parasite on it or something.
Exactly.
There's always a chance that there's always an invasive species hiding in your fish.
Very, very true. But so definitely keep that in mind if you're going to do some Canadian fishing. But we got some more fishing info for you guys because various areas of structures such as points, reefs, and sandy areas and neck down areas continue to hold a lot of good fish. 12 to 26 feet is the range depending upon the spot, but big crappies are in their fall spots and being caught on jigs and minnows in 25 to 30 feet of water around various structure. But muskie anglers, they report good fishing overall. Trollers are reporting some mixed results. One day is great, the other not really so much. But covering water trolling is a strong fall muskie technique, and it should get better as the water cools off.
Right. I mean, from what I'm reading about all this stuff, as the water cools off, more and more fishing is going to be able to happen here.
Yeah.
So Yeah, just wait. It's coming for you guys, you fishermen. Right. And we got a winner here with Miss TW there from Harbor Restaurant in Stillwater, taking home $22.80. We are slowly reeling in that minor there with 59 balls drawn this time. You know, better than the other ones. So we're slowly getting there. And now it's $2,005 there. So soon here,
there it is. There it is. 54 balls.
54.
Okay, guys. All right. Now things are getting real. Now officially, I'm leaning in a little bit, getting myself all cooped up in my chair. Okay, we're good.
Right.
All right. So things have officially gotten very jackpotty in this jackpot hunter. So definitely getting rolled for this next game because that minor is looking really good. It's looking pretty good.
Again, that's 54 balls, so the odds have gone up. It's very, very doable, and that's $2,000 there waiting for someone like you to come out and get it. So
that is right. And if someone like you happens to get it, then definitely take a picture once you get that jackpot message. Because, you know, when you play Pilot games, we love to see you guys have fun and play Pilot games. And especially if you happen to win a jackpot, you can just hold up your iPad and we can see your happy face holding up that jackpot message. But even if you don't win a jackpot, you can send us in pictures of just you playing with your friends or even your favorite bartender too. Definitely share your picture on Facebook, you know, with the hashtag Pilot Games, or you can just email them to jackpots@pilotgames.com, or, you know, just message it to us on Facebook or any of our other social medias. But those are definitely the two best ways to do it right there.
Right. Yeah. I mean, sending in those pictures or using hashtag Pilot Games, then if you use that hashtag Pilot Games and post a photo, like, then you're automatically always honored here. If it gets put up, like, if you win the $2,000 minor, basically everybody's gonna know it for a while here that you won $2,000. Yeah, so it's just kind of a bragging rights thing, and also, you know, just because we'd love to see you guys win, and it's always a good time seeing winners. So, yeah. Talking about winners, we got the Vikings news here.
Right. We do have a little bit of Vikings news. As you guys know, we won that last game.
Right, against the Lions there. We won by a field goal, so a little bit closer than we would have liked. But we did pull off the win, and we got the Panthers on Sunday this week. Let's see if we can figure out some more prominent Vikings news here, get you guys some information. Apparently, Dalvin Cook, he suffered an ankle injury in the Cardinals game 2 weeks. It's been pretty limited since then, but we're getting good news because he is making a comeback. Yeah, and he's looking really well.
Yeah, no, he's been not even playing practice the past couple weeks. Right. Alexander Madison has been filling in for him and doing a pretty good job, but, you know, not quite the Dalvin Cook level efficiency we want, obviously. But Dalvin Cook, so he's officially been limited at practice now, which is an upgrade over what he has been these past couple weeks. But definitely, we don't want to see limited, though. We want to see that full designation for the practice. So we're still waiting to see that, but things are still looking good for Dalvin Cook as moving forward into this game.
Right.
So it is a very strong possibility that he will be playing in this Panthers game. And, hey, we'll definitely need all the firepower we can get our hands on because that Panthers defense is no joke, especially with the new additions of Stephon Gilmore and CJ Henderson.
Exactly. Yeah. We're going to need all the help we can get against that Panthers defense. And I believe that if Dalvin Cook can get healthy enough, obviously we don't want him to rush into things.
Very true.
But we do love to see him out there playing. So.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And, so he was one of the people on the injury report that showed a pretty positive signs. But Anthony Barr, not very positive, though. He did not play during his he did not practice at all because of his knee. So definitely not looking too great there. Yeah. But, you know, it's expected. He's been given a timetable to return, so we'll just have to wait for that. But we did have okay. That's weird. Oh, I had a Jacksonville player on this injury report for some reason, but okay. Yeah. but Everson Griffin, he did not practice. It wasn't injury related, though. That was some good news. He was just resting. He was using one of his veteran days off. So, you know, love to see Everson Griffin not being injured. Right. We definitely need him on our defense. He's been playing spectacularly. But Justin Jefferson, he did not practice because of his ankle.
Oh, man.
So, you know, don't love to see it. But definitely, I don't think it's anything serious, though. I think he's just kind of like taking a day off.
Getting rested up.
Yeah, just getting rested up for this next game. He is expected to play, though, so that will definitely be very good for us. He's one of the best receivers in the game.
Right.
But we also had our backup, Alexander Madison, not practicing either because of his shoulder injury. So that will be interesting. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that.
And we got Mom from Broadway Pizza, Robbinsdale. Mom, why are you here?
Come on, Mom.
Yeah, Mom winning that $22.20 there. Yeah, nice job, Mom.
Mom, I'm trying to work.
Yeah, Mom, I'm at work right now.
on,
Stop
Mom.
winning our Muscos.
Stop taking on the Muscos from our player. but nice job, Mom, getting that Musco. Good job. We love you here at Pilot Games. We love our moms. but we do have another player not able to practice, and a pretty big one because it was our defensive tackle, both metaphorically and physically. I mean, this dude's huge. It's Michael Pierce. He's a defensive tackle. And he is, he did not practice because of an elbow injury. I don't know if he's expected to play this week, but he didn't practice. So that's definitely something to keep in mind going forward.
A lot of these, I think, are fairly minor stuff, and they're just getting healthy for the game. So we shouldn't be worried too much here, but obviously getting them healthy is our first priority so that they can be at full strength during these next coming games. So.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And I know even Adam Thielen, he rested up on Wednesday as well because he did not practice either because of a foot injury. But we do know that one isn't very serious because, I mean, he did put on a pretty good game last weekend. So definitely expecting to see another good week out of him this Sunday. But Dalvin Cook, he was limited with that ankle injury, but definitely it's still expected to play. Harrison Smith, nothing wrong with him, just didn't play because of resting. He was a resting veteran day. And then CJ Ham limited to, Amir Smith-Marset limited. Nick Vigil, he was able to practice in full finally, so we love to see that.
Right.
But that was our injury report going into this game against the Panthers. And other than that, not too much going on with the Vikings. I know there's some stuff going on with Mike Zimmer. We're trying to figure out, what we can fix with Mike Zimmer. Because I know we've kind of had a rocky start to the season, so he is under, the looking glass right now. So definitely we'll have to see how that unfolds as time goes on. But apparently there is some trade rumors about a certain tight end, Dallas Goedert. I think that's how you pronounce
Dallas
his name. Goedert on the Eagles.
Goedert, right.
Yeah, and he is a pretty good tight end, and I'm sure we'd probably be able to get him for pretty cheap, just because they already have a starting tight end in Zach Ertz.
Right. And we're getting into game number 10 here, I believe, for the broadcast. That's $28.20 for that bingo there. And let's see if we can give out that minor, which is now at 54 balls. Obviously, we would love it if you took all of that money with getting the mega and sweeping the major and minor with it. But obviously, the minor there has the best chances.
Oh, yeah, that is 100%. But we are playing that game against the Panthers this Sunday, October 17th, right at 12 p.m. And so definitely go ahead and check that out. It's going to be a lot of fun. But you guys know we've teamed up with the Minnesota Vikings for the E-Tab game, Vikings Victory. You can pick a letter in that skull bonus to win some big prizes. So definitely go ahead and try that one out. It's a lot of fun. But we are getting into some Jackpot Hunter standings because that's what we're playing right now.
Yeah, not only are you guys winning money right now, but you're also winning points for our Jackpot Hunter standings. And I'll go right into our player standings here. We actually have, I believe it is 12 players right now, or it's like 11 players on their standings because we have a three-way tie in 9th place here.
Yeah, I think it's 11, yeah.
Yeah, so we got a previously unranked player here, KKJO, jumping into our 9th place spot from Heidi's Bar with 14,000 points there. They're tied with two other players here, Otter61 from Poppy's Cafe and Bull from Corner Bar Good Hue. All three of them, 14,000 points there in 9th place. Then we go to 8th place here with Lula Finn from American Legion Shakopee with 17,000 points there. Nice job, Lula Finn. Then 7th place, we have Short Bus from Broadway Pizza Maple Grove, 18,000 points there. 5th place, we have Wolfstein, previously in 6th place. So making climbing the leaderboard there.
Making some moves.
Yeah, so they're from Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards with 20,000 points. Before I get into our top 5, the rest of our top 5
That's
here,
right.
we have one away from American Legion Rice, winning that $28.20, winning that in 57 balls there.
Okay.
That's 3 balls away from that minor.
Hey,
so we're really close there.
No, definitely getting closer and closer as we get further into the broadcast. But now that puts us into a game number 11. That's our lucky 7-11 game, so definitely getting rolled for this one. And an extra bit of luck has been sprinkled upon it.
Oh, yeah.
But you were talking about that tie that Wolfstein is in.
Wolfstein is tied in 5th place with Joni from Bleachers, both of them at 20,000 points there. And then we move on to our 3rd place spot, skipping over our 4th place because there is a 2-way tie. It's been like this for a hot second now. But we have Jim Rocks and one away. Jim Rocks from American Legion Stillwater and one away from American Legion Rice, both at 21,000 points there. They're tied 3rd. Then in 2nd place, our evil twin player here, we have right. Curtis J from Country Lounge with 22,000 points there. You know, drawing his strength from the Curtis name.
Ooh.
You know,
the darkness of the Curtis.
Oh, right.
That's right. But nice job, Curtis J, though, being in 2nd place and being the evil twin of our own Curtis here at Pilot Games.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it comes with a lot of power there, so use it.
That's right.
I hope that you use it responsibly, evil twin Curtis J.
That's right.
We have Yags 370 in our number 1 spot. I mean, just commanding that number 1 spot for so long. He is the first in our 25K point club there with Riverboat Depot. He's at 29,000 points. So yeah, nice job, Yags 370 there.
Awesome. Definitely nice job all the players getting into that top 10.
For sure.
But we do have a top 10 locations too. They're going pretty crazy over there. But at number 10, it is Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 30,000 points. At number 9, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 32,000 points. Number 8, it is Bleachers in Maplewood with 34,000 points. Number 7 is Corner Bar in Goodhue with 36,000 points. Number 6, it is Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley with 38,000 points. Number 5, it is American Legion Shakopee with 43,000 points. And now we get into the 50,000 point club from here on now. But it starts off with a 3-way tie in 2nd place. That's jumping from 5th place right to 2nd place. So
oh, man.
Kind of a weird jump there. But they are all tied up in that 2nd place spot with 51,000 points. And it is American Legion Rice, Riverboat Depot in Sartell, Pappy's Cafe 2 in Coon Rapids. They all are in 2nd place, 9,000 points behind 1st place. Because in 1st place, it is Country Lounge in St. Paul with 60,000 points.
Nice job to those people.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Those locations.
Oh, yeah. Good job. Good job, all
yeah.
you guys, participating at those locations. You guys are going absolutely nuts. But definitely, nice one, everybody. And now that is officially wrapped up our, location and player standings for Twiking Zone, Jackpot Hunter, and PGL. But we'll be going over them again. Don't worry about it.
Right.
But now, so that was all our list of celebrities. We got another list of celebrities to get right into, though.
Right.
Because it's our celebrity birthdays.
Yeah.
And, we got some pretty cool ones today.
We'll start off in 1644 here with William Penn, philosopher and Quaker and founder of Pennsylvania. So he was a Quaker. And then he founded Pennsylvania. So along with that, he was a philosopher.
Hey.
A lot of things he did there. I mean, literally founding Pennsylvania is just permanently be remembered for that.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, good job, William Penn. If it weren't for you, we would not have the Steelers.
Exactly.
But definitely pretty cool stuff. So that means William Penn is indirectly responsible for every every passing yard passed by Big Ben.
Oh, for sure.
Indirectly.
Indirectly.
That's right. So good job, William Penn, one of the best NFL quarterbacks of all time, indirectly. But born in 1644, happy birthday. But born in 1890, we got a pretty cool one. It is Dwight D. Eisenhower. He was the 34th U.S. president. He was a Republican from 1953 to 61, and he was also a World War II general, and a pretty good one.
Yes, yeah, very famous there. Dwight D. Eisenhower is just, one of those famous people that presidents that you recognize instantly from the name there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, just like definitely one of the greatest Americans, at least of all time. Definitely a pretty cool greatest American of all. I thought it was gonna be the whatchamacallit. I thought it was the GOAT thing again. I thought that like I was like greatest American of all. I was like, no, there's an extra A in there.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's all right. We were close,
but it's okay. Happy birthday anyways, Mr. Eisenhower.
Talking about being a greatest at something, it's Log Cabin from Log Cabin Bar there in Emily. Yeah, Log Cabin, that's the hat trick from Log Cabin, winning 3, and that was the $37 Musco there, so nice to have Log Cabin.
Yeah, definitely, the Muscos are starting to get pretty nice, but yeah, definitely nice job, Log Cabin. But we do have a pretty cool one up next for Celebrity Birthday.
1894 here, it's E.E. Cummings from, he's a poet at Tulips and Chimneys there.
Awesome.
Yeah. Pretty famous, E.E. Cummings.
Happy birthday, Mr. E.E. But born a little bit later, we got born in 1916, C. Everett Koop. He was the U.S. Surgeon General at the time, so definitely really cool stuff. Yeah, I mean, being the U.S. Surgeon General is probably pretty crazy stuff.
Right, and then in 1927, we have Roger Moore, actor in The Saint, and he was one of the James Bonds.
That's
awesome. That is super cool to be able to say that you're James Bond. We'll see which one he is because I can't recognize him from the name, but I'll probably recognize him as soon as you pull him.
Yes. Sweet. Yep, that's awesome. I mean, all the James Bonds are just so recognizable.
For sure.
I mean, they were all icons of their time. So definitely Roger Moore.
How long
was
awesome. Roger Moore? I feel like he was definitely in a lot of those, in a lot of the James Bond movies.
Yeah, let's see. He was so he played the character in 7 feature films between 73 and 85.
Wow.
I mean, hey, that's some prime time James Bond right there. James Bond was so good, like in the early era of James Bond. I feel like I haven't seen a good amount of the early James Bond movies though.
Really?
Yeah, I have a list of all the ones I haven't seen.
I've seen some of them, and being completely honest, they're a little cheesy. They're pretty cheesy.
Yeah, that's why I love them.
But that was kind of like the whole effect of James Bond. Like it was just kind of like the cheesy spy who was, always got the girl, always won at the end of the day, and it was just like, calm, cool, and collected the whole time.
That's right. But definitely, I mean, hey, it's the name of the game, being cheesy in James Bond.
Oh yeah.
But
well, not these more recent ones, and then we have that new one that's coming out, the No Time to Die one.
That's right. That one looks good.
I really want to see that. I've heard that when they viewed it, that it wasn't going to be anything like super special, but it definitely was good enough to be like, they were like, yeah, it was a good one to end it on,
Okay. I like it. I know some of the more recent ones, I really liked Skyfall a lot.
Oh, yeah,
when
Skyfall was pretty good. And then it was Casino Royale was very good as well.
Casino Royale is so good. But yeah, Daniel Craig just hits it out of the park, though, every time he performs as James Bond. So definitely pretty cool stuff. Would you say Daniel Craig is probably your favorite?
Out of all the James Bond, I would have to. I mean,
I feel like if
you were growing up with the older James Bond, you might be like, oh yeah, this James Bond is my favorite James Bond because you saw those when you were a kid or when you were at that age. So like, that's what I think. But just because I saw Casino Royale when I was younger, and I was like, whoa, especially when they start off with the parkour scene at the very beginning. And you're like, as a kid, you're like, what is this? What are they doing?
They're going crazy.
Yeah.
But I think one of my favorites, I mean, obviously Daniel Craig is like one of the best. But Sean Connery, I think, is probably one of my favorites personally. Sean Connery is just one of my favorite actors in general, though. So definitely pretty cool stuff.
I can't even picture what Sean Connery even looks like.
You don't know what Sean Connery?
I'm sure I recognize him instantly.
I
have a terrible.
Totally will.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, just one of the classics. It's like him, Sean Connery. Then we have the last one we were looking at. I unfortunately can't.
Yeah,
remember his name.
Roger. It was Roger Moore.
Yeah, Roger Moore, Sean Connery, and then obviously Daniel Craig. Just very recognizable faces for James Bond.
And I think Sean Connery was probably the best cheesy James Bond.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, no, he was awesome.
He played him like just so well, so recognizable. I mean, he's actually a very good actor. In
He
his
is
own
such
right,
a good actor.
so.
I mean, he played he was Indiana Jones' dad, wasn't he?
Right.
Yeah, he was Indiana Jones' dad, and he's had a lot of comedic roles. Just like his acting career is really just all over the place, to be honest. Definitely very talented at what he does, or he was very talented at
And
what
I
he
always
did.
love seeing him in comedic roles because he's a pretty funny guy as well.
He is
so.
super funny. Yeah, he's been on Saturday Night Live quite a few times. I know that the Jeopardy skit he has with Will Ferrell is pretty funny.
Okay.
That was a pretty good one. So
Yeah.
definitely, But it isn't Sean Connery's birthday. It is Roger Moore's birthday. So
Right.
happy birthday,
So,
Mr. Roger Moore.
Happy birthday, Roger Moore. And then we have Emmy from Neeson's Gaylord there, winning $26.20. So nice job, Emmy there. We got that in 64 balls, so a little bit far away, but we're still, we were 3 balls away, just a couple, literally last round.
game,
So we're really close to reeling that one in.
That's right. We're getting ever closer and closer. It's definitely getting rolled for this next one. But good job, Emmy, getting that Musco prize.
Yeah.
But we were just talking about Roger Moore, and now we got another one up next. We got 3 more celebrity birthdays, including this one. He was born in 1939. It was Ralph Lauren. He was a fashion designer known for chaps and, of course, Polo Ralph Lauren. Definitely
Lauren.
Ralph Lauren.
I think it's Ralph Lauren.
Oh, I have heard it pronounced both ways, but
You think so?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's definitely. I think it's more predominantly pronounced Ralph Lauren, but definitely, yeah. I mean, just an iconic figure in like fashion history, Ralph Lauren or Ralph Lauren. Definitely really cool stuff. And I mean, hey, I don't think any of us have gone through a single picture day without wearing a nice polo or something like that. So definitely, that's pretty cool stuff. But yeah, happy birthday, Mr. Ralph. But we do have a pretty cool one up next. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's funny. But we do have a pretty cool one up next though.
Yes, we have in 1964 here, we have Joe Girardi, MLB catcher and manager. Okay. I'm sorry if I said that wrong.
I think you got that pretty well. Here, let me see. Yeah, you're looking up Mr. Joe. Let's see. What team is he a manager of now? Is it the Phillies?
He is. Yeah, I think he is managing the Phillies. He's the current manager for the Phillies.
Yeah. Awesome. And he was a former professional baseball player for them too.
Yeah.
So he played for the Phillies, is now a manager of them. That's awesome. So happy birthday, Mr. Joe Girardi. But we do have a pretty cool last one. He was born in 1979. It is Usher. He was a singer known for My Way and Confessions, and also an actor.
Yes.
A very illustrious acting career.
What did Usher act in?
Oh, he's had quite a few.
I know that he's acted for stuff, but I just wonder exactly what he's acted in.
I think he's mostly done like cameos and stuff. Like I think that's more what his like acting thing is. But yeah, definitely. Hey, like not a terrible R&B artist for sure.
Shows. Let's see here.
Okay, he was in that. She's All That. That was a pretty big one. He was in The Voice. Oh, is he a judge for The Voice? I think he might be a judge for The Voice.
Been one.
Or at least at one point he was. He was he actually starred in the movie In the Mix.
And maybe these ones just have his songs in it.
What was he in Incredibles 2? What?
Let's see. They might just have a song in it. I'm thinking that we are also looking up like what he's had a song in, so it could be stuff that he's acted in. It could be stuff. Wait, look at it. It's saying he's on the cast.
He's in the cast. Let's see who is Usher in Incredibles 2. No way. This is like a conspiracy. Oh, he has all right. So he had a cameo in Incredibles 2. Let's see. Oh, he picks
up the story.
Yeah,
Wait,
so he was in it like as himself. Yeah, he was in it as himself. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, he just had a little cameo and he voiced himself. That is really, really funny. I think he was like presenting an award to like Frozen or something.
I think was
he at that party?
Yeah, I think when there was like a bunch of like wealthy elites like at that party before when they were meeting up with
that's right. So hey, I mean Usher, very, very illustrious acting career. but we are getting into this game number 13, I believe it is. Let me check real quick. Yeah, game number 13, and we got that Musco at $30.40 right now. We got a lot of big players out there. We got 3 more balls until we hit that minor. Can we do it? I see Bryzo out there. I see Shan 1 out there. Emmy is out there. Chunky Monkey, hello. Bobo, Mark and BJ, Josh, Sherry, the song by Frankie Valli in the 4 Seasons. We got Doug, Mackey, Brucey Jr. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this Jackpot Hunter. And we are going to get that minor jackpot rolling into the next games, but we do have that awesome Musco of $30.40 on the way. But yeah, that was all of our celebrity birthdays.
Yeah,
so happy birthday, all that were on the celebrity birthday list. Of course, happy birthday to everybody out there playing some Pilot games that, you know, didn't happen to get onto the celebrity birthday list.
Well, we have G-Balls here. Basically, I mean, I'm listening to the celebrity birthday list, and then I just said his name, so he's basically on it.
Yeah,
so,
basically. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we got G-Balls there with Woody's Bar and Grill in Bayport winning that $30.40 Musco there. Yeah, nice job, G-Balls.
Yeah. But so that was all our celebrity birthdays.
And now we're moving on to our Timberwolves there. So basically some more celebrity news, but we got the Timberwolves news here. Obviously they have a game against the preseason game against the Nets here coming up. But
okay, so apparently Jalen McDaniels has been really good so far in this preseason, and he was really good in the summer league too. He was carrying that team that we had in the summer league, so that's really awesome stuff. There's some trade rumors about Kyrie Irving potentially being traded to the Timberwolves, but I don't think that will happen.
Right.
I know there has been this whole summer long has been filled with rumors about trading for Ben Simmons.
Oh, man.
No concrete, things happening about that, though. So we're just going to have to wait and see until the season starts and until potentially the trade deadline as well to see if anything happens. But, I mean, hey, as we are now, we're looking good, though. We got a huge young core in Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Edwards, and now even Jalen McDaniels, D'Angelo Russell. There's a lot of very, very talented young players that can even develop into better players as well, because I mean, as you can see, like even Anthony Edwards going into his second year he grew 2 inches, so that's pretty insane stuff. And Karl Anthony Towns lost a lot of weight as well, got really into shape, maybe not lost weight, but just traded it into some muscle, so I love to see it. He's looking really, really athletic. I mean, so definitely, really cool stuff. I saw him knocking down some threes in the preseason as well, so trying to just get back to Karl Anthony Karl Anthony Towns form as we get prepared for this season.
Yeah, and lately apparently we've been the Minnesota Timberwolves have been ranked too low in our league passing ranking, which is like basically based on our highlight potential, star power, playing style, coaching, all of our things here, and we've been getting ranked really low on each of these because he ranks each.
Oh, it's Rob Lowe.
This is list. Rob Lowe's list here, so don't take this as the official rankings.
It's not like a statistical thing. It's like just his him ranking all the teams. But he does have some pretty good takes on basketball from every now and then. So I mean, hey, there must be some things he doesn't like about the Timberwolves team potentially. Maybe he didn't like the Pat Beverly move. Maybe he didn't like a couple of the people we've traded away recently.
Yeah, but apparently we're going to be one of the most entertaining teams, but we see that. Yeah, but we're only ranked at number 19, which I do not agree with. I definitely think that we are higher than that, and that I don't think he totally realizes the ways that a lot of our players are going to step up and play like highlight reel superstars, So we got, I don't know that he realizes how well Karl Anthony Towns is going to actually play and activate now that he has sort of a team around him here. And so I think that he's really underplaying what our potential is and what we can do.
Oh, yeah, very, very true. And I think especially just, he ranked us at number 19, which that's basically saying that, he doesn't expect us to make the playoffs.
Exactly.
So that's pretty substantial, but I'm not really buying into it. I'm pretty sure we're going to make the playoffs. If I were to put us, in a range, I don't even have us as barely making the playoffs. I have the Timberwolves as, getting into the playoffs as like the 5th seed or maybe even potentially the 4th seed.
Hopefully we can make Rob Lowe eat his words by the end of the season here. So
wait, I wonder, is it Rob Lowe or Zach Lowe?
Oh, let's see. I already closed out.
Yeah, it's Zach Lowe. Rob Lowe is the actor.
Rob Lowe
is like,
sense.
See, every time I was saying it, I was like, is that his name? Yeah, Rob Lowe is the actor from Parks and Recreation.
I only saw his last name was Lowe.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, man. We kept saying Rob Lowe the whole time.
Yeah, Rob Lowe, he's a super huge 80s actor and even prevalent up to today.
Oh, for sure.
But we love Rob Lowe. But Zach Lowe's alone, I don't know about Zach Lowe.
Apparently. Yeah, I can't believe we kept saying Rob Lowe.
That's pretty funny stuff. But we do have a winner on this game. The 60-second ball that got the Musco $38.80. It was Joy Diva at the bar Le Sueur. Nice job, Joy Diva. Do what you do best, winning some bingo. But yeah, definitely some, good news about the Timberwolves.
For sure.
We're looking good heading into the season. And like you said earlier, we have that next preseason game against the Nets tonight, right at 6:30 p.m. So 30 minutes after we log off. You guys can definitely go and check that out. That will be a fun one. The Nets are a pretty fun team to watch as well as the Timberwolves. So that will be a cool matchup to see. But we are officially headed back into the Twiking Zone.
Moving right back into it.
Right.
You took the players last time, I think.
Yeah.
So I'll take the players this time, and we'll go through it quickly here. Obviously, we have 10th place, we have Loser Dave, and 9th place, we have it's 10th place, Loser Dave from VFW Spring Lake Park. 9th place, we have Puts from Shady's Railside. 7th place, we have Kick It from Bleachers. They got kicked. Kick It was in 8th. Now is tied in 7th with Nan from Cokies Bar South Haven. In 6th place, we have Elsa from Titan Sports Saloon. 5th place, we have Scrub Eye from VFW Blaine. 4th place, we have Joni from VFW North St. Paul. Moving from 3rd place, they were tied with S&S in 3rd place, but Joni is now in 4th because S&S said, I want 3rd place for myself. Took 3rd place, and they are from Chanticleer Pizza in Coon Rapids, and they're in 3rd place with 167,000 points there.
Awesome.
And we jump into our 200,000 point club, so a pretty big jump from 3rd place to 2nd place.
Very true.
Lucky Tim there. From Lakefront Bar with 215,000 points, and then there is also another jump from 2nd to 1st because 1st place, Not Lucky from Gordon Bar Goodhue, is commanding 1st with 289,000 points for them. I mean, Not Lucky really just sitting on his throne, looking down. I mean, Lucky Tim could reel it in, and S&S could reel into Lucky Tim, but obviously there's going to have to be a lot of movement, a lot of winning to happen to get to that place. So.
Yeah, very, very true. Yeah, Not Lucky right now is just straight dominating. So we'll have to see what happens with that. Maybe he'll let off the gas a little bit and let the others catch up. But we'll just have to wait and see. But we have some awesome location standings to get into as well because right at number 10, it is Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent with 174,000 points. At number 9, we got Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 187,000 points. Number 8, we got Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub over in Oak Park Heights with 212,000 points. And at number 7, we got Bleachers over in Maplewood with 213,000 points. Number 6, we got Corky's Bar in South Haven with 217,000 points. Number 5, we got Lakefront Bar in the Center with 258,000 points. Number 4, it is American Legion Fridley with 273,000 points. And then number 3, we got Mapleview Lounge 2 over in Mapleview with 300,000 points exactly. And then at number 2, we got VFW Spring Lake Park with 463,000 points. But now we have in first place, it is Corner Bar in Goodhue with 479,000 points. So definitely they are going crazy over there in that top 3. Definitely love to see all those points, getting
for sure
going up and up. But I
haven't seen it yet.
So
if you want to hit me with the trivia,
okay.
I have not seen it yet.
Okay, all right. I actually did not read it either. I have it in the perfect location where we can't see it right now.
Oh, okay.
So it is trivia. The trivia spotlight. But what Minnesota locale is generally considered the site of the nation's first intercollegiate basketball game?
Okay. Yeah, the trivia, what Minnesota locale is generally considered the site of the nation's first intercollegiate.
nation's.
Yeah, it's the nation's first intercollegiate basketball game.
Okay, I think I don't know. I'm gonna go.
Man. I mean,
with...
I'm not knowledgeable about
Yeah.
the Minnesota locale or its general.
I'm gonna go with
sites,
some soccer field outside of St. Paul.
Oh,
Yes.
for basketball?
Yeah, that's right. They were dribbling on that grass.
Oh man.
What do you
I
guessing?
don't even have a guess.
YMCA swimming pool of Wade Park?
Oh, man.
Okay, cool. That's your guess. So the actual location, it was Hamline University played the School of Agriculture, which was connected with the University of Minnesota on February 9th, 1895. Hamline lost the game by a score of 9-3.
Man, I mean, if you would have given me a half a second longer, I would have for sure guessed Hamlin University.
For sure. That's crazy though.
In the
basketball game, 9-3.
Yeah, that was 1895. I mean,
What were
crazy
they-
stuff. We missed that.
We did miss the
jackpot
win, yeah.
hunter, but it's okay because Nikki. So shout out Nikki, our producer out there.
That's right.
You know, saving our butts because that was our game number 15, and it was Bad Flop Bob at American Legion Fridley with $53.80 going right into Bad Flop Bob's pocket.
Awesome.
So-
Yeah, Bad Flop Bob, a huge player here at Pilot Games, so definitely love to see him getting in a win. Nice job, Bad Flop. But yeah, Hamline University, that was the first place. It was the first intercollegiate basketball game. And it's a score of 9-3. I can't get over that.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That sounds like a pickup game or something like that. But no, that was a full collegiate basketball game.
Right, you would expect them to be like, oh yeah, we were only going 2s and 3s to 9 points.
But I wonder if just
Or
the,
2s and
the
1s,
defensive, there was no defensive rules, really, back then.
Well,
or were there very little,
My guess is because it was such a new concept
Yeah.
that the athletic movement and abilities that you had to do, they didn't learn from when they were kids. So it's basically like if you gave somebody who never knew that basketball existed, you handed them the ball and they just were just deciding to throw stuff up. Obviously, the rules were probably a lot different.
Yeah, I have the original 13 rules of
Oh,
basketball.
wow.
And this is Dr. James Naismith's original 13 rules. So, I mean, hey, we're going to find out how exactly they were playing in that that Hamline game. So this will be pretty entertaining. And as you guys know, there are a ton more rules now in the NBA
Oh, yeah.
at the professional basketball level. So definitely 13 rules probably won't cover it today, but let's see. So first rule, the ball may be thrown in any direction with one or both hands. Okay. All right, so 2, the ball may be batted in any direction with one or both hands, never with the fist. Okay, all right. All right, so it's sounding good so far. 3, a player cannot run with the ball. The player must throw it from the spot on which he catches it. Allowance to be made for a man who catches the ball when running at a good speed if he tries to stop.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so travels are allowed at the ref's discretion. But 4, the ball must be held in or between the hands. The arms or body must not be used for holding it. 5, no shouldering, holding, pushing, tripping, or striking in any way the person of an opponent shall be allowed. The first infringement of this rule by any player shall count as a foul. Second, okay, so basically a foul, for it to get a foul, you had to shoulder somebody, you had to hold somebody, you had to push them or trip them or strike them. That's how you got a shooting foul or like a personal foul.
Right. So basically, as long as you weren't holding them, you could play patty cake with their face, and
Yeah.
people wouldn't really call that much. Obviously, they would probably call it striking, but
Yeah. It's like, this isn't quite striking, referee.
No, this
in
is
1895.
yeah.
But that's very simplistic rules. Let's see. There's a few other rules that just are kind of like about going out of bounds and like when they make the goal and stuff. But other than that, like it just kind of sounds like you could just kind of like get
Right.
like smother your
I mean,
opponent if you wanted to.
My thoughts on why it was it's probably because the rules as well probably allowed a lot more. Obviously, we developed a lot
And
niche
it sounds
rules.
like there's no dribbling.
Right.
Like
so
it's not like you have to catch the ball where you stop. Like you can only catch it and then you can pass it.
So that would make things definitely a lot more difficult. And also, even when they added in dribbling, at that time, there probably wasn't anybody that could dribble well. I mean, that's such a coordinated thing that you learn from when you're a kid.
Yeah,
you know,
literally. So, I mean, imagine growing up, like, you know, like to be 30 or something, never having touched a basketball in your life.
And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm going to go play basketball. Now you have to figure out how to dribble this ball, you know?
Yeah.
And so it would probably be amazing, I mean, to see even high school players, you know, today, just a regular average high school players dribbling around. They probably would look like just amazing to some of those guys back in the day.
Yeah, they'd probably be the best of all time back then. But we do have a winner, though, on that ball. 60, it's Hops over at Sunshine Summer House in Lakeshore. Getting that must go is $38.80. Nice job, Hops.
Yeah, nice job, Hops.
But a little fun tidbit before we move on, though. Basketball was originally 2 words.
Huh.
Yeah, and the original rules were published in 1892 in the Springfield College School newspaper, the Triangle. So that's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, basketball is a very old sport. It's not really. I feel like the origin of basketball isn't really thought about that much as much as like football or hockey and stuff.
Although I do see, like, people talked about, you know, Dr. Naismith's name. Like, they'll be like, I've seen videos of people where it's like really like heavy pass oriented offensive like rounds where a lot of everybody's touching the ball like multiple times, and then they finally get open and somebody makes a shot, and it's like Dr. Naismith would cry if he saw this clip, you know, because
like no dribbling allowed.
Yeah, it's like beautiful because you know, everybody's teamwork, throwing around the ball, and I'm pretty sure he was really into that.
Yeah,
so.
man, he must love Klay Thompson then. That, you know, that 60 points he dropped on like 3 dribbles. Definitely, but that's pretty funny stuff. Basketball is pretty interesting, I guess. But we do have some Jackpot Hunter standings to crack into now. It's what we're playing right now, what we're earning some money and points for right now too. So definitely, I'll let you start off with the players, and I'll pick up on the locations.
Yes, I get to say the players again. I'll run through them quickly here. We have a 3-way tie in 9th. That makes us have 11 in the total standings here. So it's no longer a top 10. It's a top 11 here because there's a 3-way tie in 9th for us. And previously unranked, it's KK Joe from Heidi's Bar with 14,000 points. And then they're tied with Otter61 from Poppy's Cafe and Bull from Corner Bar Goodhue. Again, that's 14,000 points for that 9th place spot for all of them. And then in 8th place, we have Lulafin from American Legion Shakopee, 17,000 points. 7th place, we have Short Bus from Broadway Pizza Maple Grove, 18,000 points. Then in 5th place, previously in 6th, is now tied with Joni. It's Wolfsine from Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. Both Joni from Bleachers and Wolfstein are at 20,000 points. Then in 3rd, we have another tie, so we skip over 4th and go right into a 2-way tie in 3rd with Jim Rocks and American Legion Stillwater, and 1 away from American Legion Rice, both at 21,000 points for them. That's 3rd place for both those two. 2nd place are our evil twin here. I was talking about him earlier, Curtis J from Crunchy Lounge with 22,000 points. Curtis J, obviously the twin to our Curtis. That's right. Here on the broadcast. Yeah, nice job to Curtis J. Really killing it out there. 1st place, you know, we have our throne, you know, our ultimate throne man, the dude sitting on top. It's Yags 370 from Riverboat Depot. Now, the first to take our 25K club, it's 29,000 points for him. It's Yags 370, 1st place there. So, nice job, Yags.
Yeah, nice job, Yags. And everybody else trailing behind him in that top 10. You guys are doing great. But we do have some location standings to get into. But before I do, we are rolling in this game, number 17. We got a must-go with $35.80. Got a lot of big players out there. Got Michelob out there. What's up, Michelob? We got Joey G, DDD over at Flagship. And we got a few other players, too. Got Bad Flop Bob looking for another win. And Brucey Jr. out there looking for his first win as well. Definitely a lot of big-time players out there looking for some big-time cash.
For sure.
But we do have some big-time locations to get into in this top 10 of Jackpot Hunter, because starting right off at number 10, it's Titan Sports Saloon over in Oakdale with 30,000 points. And then at number 9, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards over in Coon Rapids with 32,000 points. Number 8, it is Bleachers in Maplewood with 34,000 points. Number 7, it's Corner Bar in Goodhue with 36,000 points. Number 6, it is Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley with 38,000 points. And number 5, it's American Legion Shakopee with 43,000 points. But now, as we get into this, to the rest of the standings, they are all in the 50,000 point club or higher. It's definitely pretty crazy stuff. But going from 5th place to a 3-way tie in 2nd place, it is American Legion Rice, Riverboat Depot, and Sartell, Pappy's Cafe 2. All of them tied up at 51,000 points in that 2nd place spot. And then, of course, 1 place ahead of them, it's Country Lounge over in St. Paul with 60,000 points, tying down that 1st place spot. Definitely nice job, everybody, in those location standings. You guys are going crazy. But we do have a little this day in history to get into, but I'm going to wait until this ball goes out to announce the winner really quick.
Right.
Oh, and there it is. It is Barb and Forget You D. Barb at Carboni's Pizza and Sports Bar over in Burnsville, and Forget You D at VFW Austin. Both of them splitting up that Musco prize of $35.80. Nice job to both of you. But as we get enrolled into this game number 18, we're going to take a very quick break, and we'll get back to you guys on the next game that comes up. So, if you win the jackpot, I won't be mad. It's okay.
Right.
But we will be back on that game number 18. So see you guys in a sec.
Million point club. That 4th place location, they started off our season as our number 1 location. They've fallen back a little bit, but they've gotten the job done getting into the 3 million point club. It's Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids. They have 3,243,600 points. But with 3,485,520 points over Neffy, it's the 3rd place Neighborhood Tavern. In 2nd place, we've got Cabin Bar in Nicolette with 3,516,090 points. But our number 1 location in the entire state of Minnesota with 3,600,470 points, it's VFW Northfield, our top location in PGL.
Yeah, just a top location, really competing on all 3 of the PGL nights. So make sure you guys are out for all of those, because we got Vikings game day. That's 30 minutes before every single Vikings kickoff. Then you got Wild Wednesday, which is every single Wednesday, where you get to play from 7 to 9, some more PGL action.
Slapshot some PGL points.
But then maybe the biggest PGL night of the entire week, where there is over a 100 grand jackpot available, and that is Mega Soda Game Night that starts right at 6:40 every single Tuesday.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
Hey guys, we love playing Jackpot Hunter from 4 to 6 every single day, and we love doing it live Monday through Friday, and you guys have been accumulating a lot of points. We even have a player that's closing in on that 25,000 point club.
Yeah, for sure. It's happening early and fast in this Season X. We had a big-time player jump back into our standings, knocking out some big-time players. Actually, Michelob, Mrs. Yags, and Pee Wee all get knocked out of that top 10 because Otter 61 over at Pappy's Cafe tied up Bowl over at Corner Bar Goodhue with 14,000 points. That's our 9th place tie. In 8th place, we got Lula Finn over at American Legion Shakopee with 16,000 points. Then with 18,000 points over at Broadway Pizza Maple Grove, Short Bus is in 7th place. In 6th place, we got Wolfstein over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 19,000 points. Then with 20,000 points over at Bleachers, Joni is in 5th place. In 3rd place, we got another tie. It's Jim Rocks at American Legion Stillwater, big riser lately, and One Away at American Legion Rice. They both got 21,000 points. But talk about recent risers. With 22,000 points over at Country Lounge, it's Curtis J in 2nd place. Just 2,000 points behind the reigning champion and current 1st place player, Yags 370 over at the Riverboat Depot with 24,000 points.
Yeah, Yags 370, that one player closing in on the 25,000 point club. We'll see. Can he do it this week? I think so.
Yeah.
But we'll be watching out on all this Jackpot Hunter action. Let's check out the action in the location side of the standings. In 10th place, we got Monty Sports Bar in Spring Lake Park with 29,000 points. With 31,000 points in 9th place, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. Then in 8th place, we got Bleachers at Maplewood with 34,000 points. In 7th place, it's Corner Bar in Goodhue with 36,000 points. With 38,000 points, we just hop over to Akeley because it's the municipal liquor store in Akeley in 6th place. 5th place, it's American Legion Shakopee with 42,000 points. Then over in Sartell, we got the Riverboat Depot in 4th place with 46,000 points. Now we hop into the 50,000 point club. We got newcomers, and we got someone who just got tied up into that 50,000 point club. Really big stuff. Pappy's Cafe 2 in Coon Rapids and American Legion Rice both tied at exactly 50,000 points. Ooh. Yeah, that's a big time tie right there. But in 1st place, we have the Country Lounge in St. Paul with 60,000 points. Still has a 10,000 point lead on the rest of the crew. Biggest lead in the entire standings, and we'll see if they can hold on to it.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon in Season X, that is for sure. You're going to want to be here from 4 to 6, 7 days a week. We play this Jackpot Hunter, and if you want to be in these leaders standings or you want your location in these leader standings, you got to be here for that. And one other time, at Megasota Game Night, we play one extra game, and that's big time money when we play it there. So be here for all these Jackpot Hunter opportunities to get points.
There it is.
53 balls.
Hey guys, and last week we had an absolutely phenomenal charity spotlight of the week, and so we're going to tell it to you guys one more time. It's the Osseo Lions Club. Their mission statement: to empower volunteers to serve their communities, meet humanitarian needs, encourage peace, and promote international understanding through the Lions Clubs.
Yeah, that's super, super often. And if you want to support the Osseo Lions Club, just go to Duffy's Bar and Grill. It's a small town bar, big time atmosphere. Duffy's Bar and Grill has been serving up great food and good fun in Osseo, Minnesota since 1989. They offer an extensive menu with something for everyone, including great burgers, their famous Duffy wings, and their homemade pizzas. Well, Monday was National Sausage Pizza Day, so maybe you can get a sausage pizza.
Hey guys, we are getting right back in time for this game number 18 and game number 19, my bad. But last game it was pretty good. We got Betsy over at Geneva Bar and Grill winning $42.20. So nice job, Betsy. Doing what you do best, winning some bingo. But we're getting enrolled, or not enrolled, we're getting rolling in this game at number 19, and things are looking pretty good. We got that minor at $2,500 and 54 balls. That major is at $4,700 and 49 balls, and that must-go is at $44 exact. So definitely things are looking good. I feel it. I think we can get this minor out this game if you guys really want it. But we got a lot of big players out there too. We got Emmy, we got Chucky, we got Mackie, Cooper, Chuck Shu, DDD, Patty, and Brizo. High Rise and Brizo's out there. Forget You D is up there too. We got Cowboy up there. Sherry, One Away is out there too. Tony M 1982 is out there as well. Love to see a lot of big players out there trying to win this minor.
Oh, yeah.
But we got a pretty cool This Day in History coming up. And would you like to take it away?
Sure, yeah. For years, many aviators believed that man was not meant to fly faster than the speed of sound, theorizing that transonic drag rise would tear any aircraft apart. All that changed on October 14th, 1947, when Yeager flew the X-1 over Rogers Dry Lake in Southern California. The X-1 was lifted at an altitude of 25,000 feet by a B-29 aircraft and then released through the bomb bay, rocketing to 40,000 feet and exceeding 662 miles per hour, the sound barrier at that altitude. The rocket plane, nicknamed Glamorous Glennis, Glamorous Glennis after Yeager's wife, was designed with thin, unswept wings and a streamlined fuselage modeled after a 50 caliber bullet.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's a pretty cool looking one. I got it pulled up, but we do have a winner. It is none other than Patty over at VFW Brooklyn Park, winning that must-go at $44. Nice shot, Patty. But yeah, the X1, it is crazy, and since then it's exceeded the 662 miles per hour
for sure.
But so definitely pretty crazy stuff. The X1, this is what it looks like if you haven't seen it before, but you can definitely see how it was meant to be a 50 caliber bullet style. And then with the unswept wings, they're just they're just kind of straight on through the aircraft and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. The top speed it's gotten to is 958 miles per hour, almost to that 1,000 mile per hour mark, and that's insane. The wingspan is at 28 feet exactly, and of course the pilot, it was Charles E. or Chuck Yeager. So yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I wonder what's the fastest that an aircraft has ever gone.
Let's see. I'm sure it's probably going to be like a rocket or a missile or something.
Yeah, something crazy.
Let's see. Fastest piloted aircraft. Oh, this is SR-71.
Holy cow.
Oh my god, I had no idea.
Yeah, that is in
the world's fastest piloted aircraft. First flew on the 22nd of December in 1964, and it was flying at a speed of 2,193 miles per hour. That was miles per hour. That was like, miles per day or something.
It holds the record as the world's fastest stealth aircraft
from the 60s.
So does that mean that there is a faster non-stealth?
Yeah, it's probably faster, but just not piloted.
Okay.
So let's see. So we got fastest airspeed. So X-15 is the fastest manned rocket plane ever. So it's a rocket plane. So I'd say that counts. Let's see. So it is. Wow, this stuff is pretty crazy. Yeah. Just imagine building a hunk of metal and it able to go 2,000 miles per hour.
Plane mission was reached at 5 times the speed of sound, or nearly 4. That was the plan.
The plane's mission was to reach Mach 5 when it started. And so, okay. Can you tell us what it actually got to, please, article?
Yes.
I'm trying to find when. Okay, let's see. So it looks like, I don't know, no straight answer there, but it was okay. We got a pretty straight answer on this one. So the F4 Phantom 2, that was at 1,472 miles. Let's skip all the way to the start. I mean, to the end of this, because I want to see what the fastest one is.
Oh,
okay, and it's the X-15.
And that was at 4,520 miles per hour.
My God,
that is crazy.
No, that is insane.
It's saying that that equates to 6.72 Mach right there.
wow. That's wow. So three X-15s were made. And they've flown a total of almost 200 flights, 199 exactly, before the $300 million program was just retired. So
Holy
I mean,
cow.
that is just insane. I know this day in history was about the X1. Looks like the X15 is the improved version of it. So that's really cool stuff.
Wow.
But
I mean,
yeah.
literally,
It's just like, it's as if like the human mind just can't comprehend how fast that is.
Oh my
You know what I
goodness,
mean?
yeah.
Like it's just like me running like 20 miles an hour is like fast. You know what I mean? Like that's like, oh wow, like I was running pretty fast right there.
Yeah.
And then it was like this X15 is like, 4,000 rounding the earth multiple times before I get around the track once.
Right.
You know, so that's
crazy stuff.
It is pretty crazy stuff. I mean, like wow. So definitely very, very interesting. But if you were wondering, that's what happened on this day in history. But we do have some other stuff to get into, but we're gonna wait because we're right online for this 54 ball minor. So let's see what you guys can do with it.
let's see if we can reel this one in here.
I know we got a lot of
Looks
big
like
players out
we're
there.
not quite online to get it
Let's
out.
look at
but
sometimes the scroller can be a
It
couple
could
balls
be.
behind, but it's not looking like it's a little bit too big of a gap here.
yeah,
Let's see. We're on the 54th ball. Nope, not
looks
going
like
out
we're
this
not going
time.
out, but
Yeah.
let's see if we can get really close to it at least
Yeah,
here.
that's right.
And we still have that $46.60 to give out to somebody
That's right.
or multiple people, whoever gets to there first.
Right.
But yeah,
We'll
we're
leave
looking to
that,
give out.
up to you guys.
Yeah.
But we do have the PGL standings to get into this one last time. And but before we do, we got Patty over at VFW
Again,
Brooklyn Park.
Patty
Yeah.
winning it again. Nice job, Patty.
Yeah, very
that's
true.
$46.60 right into your pocket. So
Oh yeah, no, that is a very good must-go. Nice one, Patty. But we do have the players to get into for these PGL standings, and I'll start right off with them. Because starting off at number 10, it's Fishy24 over at Sherry's Sports Saloon with 814,000 points. And then at number 9, we got Gramps at Gino's Bar and Grill with 869,000 points. Number 8, it is Sloppy at Malone's Bar and Grill with 882,000 points. Number 7, it is Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 902,000 points. Number 6, it's T-Max 750 over at La Playette with 910,000 points. And at number 5, it is Drumsky at the Underground Bar and Grill with 930,000 points. Number 4, it is Brizo at the Underground Bar and Grill as well with 998,000 points, right at the cusp of getting into that 1 million point
very
club.
close.
Yeah, very, very, almost as close as you can get with these PGL points.
Oh, for
But
sure.
at number 3, it is Forget UD at Eagles Austin with 1,036,000 points.
Right, I mean, we've been seeing Brizo and Forget UT out here
right.
playing some Jackpot Hunter, so they've been getting Jackpot Hunter standings
Yes,
points, but
that's
we're
right.
going to our PGL standings right now.
Oh,
so.
yeah, of course. I think Forget UD might be on the standings for Jackpot Hunter. No, he is not quite, but I mean, hey, he's usually on like 2 different standings at the same time, but right now it looks like he's like very PGL minded because he's in the
Yes.
top 3 on that PGL,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is impressive. But definitely, Forget UD is one heck of a player in that 3rd place spot on the PGL standings. But at number 2, we got SpongeBob at VFW St. James with 1,188,000 points. Doing really well, too. But not quite as well as in the 1st place spot, Devoided, over at Kathy's Pub, because he is about 89,000 points ahead with 1,277,000 points. And yes, with this next PGL special today, which is this Sunday for the Vikings game day, SpongeBob is going to be looking to try and close that gap a little bit more between him and Devoided. But we do have these awesome locations standing. Ooh, getting a little conflamed a little bit, a little emotional about these standings.
Right.
But we do have the location standings to get through as well.
Yeah. We'll start off with Mama T's Castle Tap. That's our 10th place spot there from Little Canada. 2,692,000 points for Mama T's Castle Tap there. And then in 9th place, previously in 8th, we have Leo's Bar Newmarket with 2,915,000 points there. Then in 8th place, previously 9th, we have Howie's Sports Bar and Grill St. Cloud, 2,919,000 points there, you know, making that switch between those two. Then 7th place, we have Root River Saloon in Lanesboro, 2,975,000 points for Root River there. And they are so very close to that 3 million point club there.
Yeah.
I mean, just right on the cusp of it.
Super close.
Yep. And then we move on to our 6th place spot here with Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato, 3,205,000 there. 5th place, we have Moose Lodge Wake Park in St. Cloud with 3,311,000 points for them. 4th place, we have Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids, 3,432,000 points. Yeah, we're in game number 21, I believe it is.
That's right.
So, yeah, we're really cooking through these games. We're getting close to the end here, and we're getting close to giving out this minor jackpot. So, hopefully we can give it out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're in this game number 21. I mean, you know, 21, why not? It's a lucky number.
Oh,
I have
for
officially
sure.
deemed it so. But we are now 9 balls away. We got a really good run up at this 54-ball minor prize. So we're going to have to see who wants it out there. I know, let's see, we got a lot of big players right now. We got Mikalo, Bryzo, Moose, Barb. We got Mackie out there. Alana Snapples is out there too. They've won a couple times already today. We got JLM out there. JD is out there. Hello, JD. We got the boss out there. Oh, what's up, boss? We got Forget You
it's
D
the
out there.
boss, it's the
Oh,
boss.
it's the boss. Hold up. Is it the boss, baby, or this the boss?
Oh, God.
Making me a little, I don't know, scaring me. but we do have a lot of big-time players out there. And can we, nah, we're at that 54 ball right now. And it's switching over to that must-go at $49.20. But it is
all right.
rolling on over to the game number 22, game number 23 as well.
Right after this, we still have 2 more chances for that minor, and we're also giving out pretty big must-go prizes there.
Yeah.
So if that's our little consolation prize if you are really looking for that jackpot winner
right.
there. So, yeah. I'll move on because I was just talking about Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato, I think, and now I'm on to our 5th place spots with Moose Lodge. Oh, I think I was on Danny's Dugout, but before we do that.
That's right. We do have a winner. It is none other than JLM over at Shortstop Fridley, getting that $49.20 must-go prize. Nice job, Jillum. Doing Jillum things.
Yes, nice job, Jalum at Shortstop Friendly.
Yes. Love to see it.
Yeah, and speaking of loving to see it, I love to see Danny's Dugout in 4th place in Sauk Rapids. They're at 3,432,000 points for them. We have 3rd place, a little bit of a shakeup here. Actually, a pretty major shakeup, if I do say so myself, because from 2nd place to 3rd, it's Cabin Bar Nicolette. They're at 3,788,000 points. But also a big shakeup here. From 1st to 2nd is VFW Northfield. They were sitting at that top spot for so long. They're at 3,836,000 points. And you're probably wondering who made huge jumps, who made huge leaps. It was Neighborhood Tavern in Effie with 3,855,000 points for them. They jumped from 3rd place all the way to 1st place, so they were making huge leaps and bounds to get to that 1st place spot. I mean, virtually tied with VFW Northfield there. But I mean, they're in 1st, so let's see.
They're top dogs right now.
Yeah, and let's see if Neighborhood Tavern can keep it up.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, that top 3 is that was like chaos right there.
Oh,
Because,
yeah.
I mean, like everyone's switching places in that one. I mean, you got 1st place was 3rd place, 2nd place was 1st place, 3rd place was 2nd place. I'm like, geez. Like, come on, guys. Like, just settle on one.
I mean, you're giving me anxiety over here. I don't know what's going on.
Just like, I have no idea anymore. This has turned my whole view of the world upside down. But as you guys know, we play this Jackpot Hunter. We're about to end it in 10 minutes, but we play it from 4 to 6 p.m. And if you're wondering, well, like, hey, like what other times do you play your other bingo games?
When can we earn other jackpots?
Why can't we do
John?
that? I'm going to tell you. I'm about to tell you. I'm about to let all of you guys know
All right.
And we'll get right into it because we start off our bingo day every single day with some Vikings bingo. That's from 12 to 1. It's the 25-cent cards. And, of course, that jackpot, it's always at 52 balls, so a very, very good opportunity for some money there. And, of course, right after that, from 1 to 4 p.m., we got the Jackpot Hunter 25-cent cards. And that but stuff is looking really good in there, too. That miner is always, just going up and up.
Right. It always shoot up super fast.
Exactly. It grows up super, super fast, as we all do. We could scroll up so fast. But definitely check that one out because the minor and the major are usually ready to go out at all times. It's a pretty good one. We usually give it out almost every day or every other day, that minor prize. So definitely check that out. But right after that, right at 4 p.m., we got a Lucky 4 bingo game, and that jackpot is at $42,754. So definitely a pretty good prize if you happen to get it. So definitely worth throwing a buck at. And you also get 4 lucky numbers to carry with you through your Jackpot Hunter $1 card games. And of course, we run that from 4 to 6 p.m. I just told you guys that. But we have that minor looking really good. The major's looking really good too. And of course, in this game number 22, the must-go is at $55.60. And we actually have a pretty decent run up to get that minor prize. So hopefully we can get that going this game. But of course, right after this, we have some Skull Bingo. The Skull Bingo is looking pretty good too, because it's the $1 cards. We run that from 6 to 10 p.m. The line prize is at $42.25 and 10 balls. The large frame is at $464 and 43 balls, and the coverall is at $711 and 50 balls. So yeah, it looks like the coverall was given out somewhat recently, but that thing. It goes up so fast. I mean, it was at like 20 grand the other week. So definitely just keep an eye out on the coverall prize. And, of course, the line prize grows very fast as well. So definitely keep an eye out for those ones. That Skull Bingo is also a lot of fun.
We're currently closing in on that minor here. Let's see if we can give it out.
Come on.
I mean, there's going to have to be big changes here.
No.
We're moving on.
But, hey. There has been an untold amount of times where the jackpot goes out on the very last game of the broadcast.
Sure.
So we're going to have to wait and see what happens, see if we can work some Pilot Games magic. But definitely for this game, we are moving on to the must-go of $55.60.
Right, and if it doesn't go out next game, we got a winner here. Ooh. Monty from American Legion Glenville winning that $55.60 there. But as I was saying, that don't worry too much because that will roll over. I mean, we're almost to that $3,000 mark here because we're literally at $2,700. And then after this next game, it'll shoot up even more if we don't give it out. Obviously, if we give it out, then we're giving out that money. But
yes, exactly.
We're shooting up there. It's getting close to 3,000, and then once it hits 3,000, we'll shoot up to 56 balls, which is super, super doable. So hopefully we can give it out on this last game, but don't fret too much if it doesn't happen because then you'll just have to be here for tomorrow's Jackpot Hunter,
of course,
where it'll be really good odds to give out. So.
Very, very good stuff right there. But yeah, so that's our usual bingo day.
Right.
We run through Vikings bingo, some Jackpot Hunter, the 25-cent cards, Lucky 4 bingo, then the Jackpot Hunter $1 cards, what you're playing right now. Then we end our bingo day with some Skull Bingo to just settle everything down.
And actually, sometimes,
Wait, what happens sometimes?
Sometimes during that Skull Bingo, we have that Wild Wednesday sandwiched in. And you're probably wondering, wait, how do I know when those are happening? When do they sandwich them in? It's every Wednesday from 7 to 9.
That's right.
They're right in between that 6 to 10 time. They're right there. It's that Wild Wednesday, 7 to 9 every Wednesday. That coverall is 52 balls, $7,332 there. We're looking to give it out. I believe that it's John and Ian most of the time, and they're in the ice shack for that one. So it's kind of a cool thing. Since it switched over from Twins Wednesday, it's now Wilds Wednesday. They get to go to the ice shack for hockey. So
nice. Hey, things are getting a little cool over there in Twins Wednesday. Wild Wednesday.
Yeah, and Wild Wednesday isn't the only thing we have on Mega Soda Game Nights. That's every Tuesday from 6. It's at 6:40. So again, that's Mega Soda Game Nights every Tuesday, 640. That coverall's $54. I mean, 54 balls. It's $500, but that was given out super recently. So we're looking to have that one go up in prize money, and obviously there's more stuff you can win during that night. And then we have Vikings game day. That will be this Sunday, but it's Vikings game day every time the Vikings play. That we're here 30 minutes before kickoff. So kickoff on this Sunday. It's Sunday at 12. We're facing the Panthers. So that will be at 11:30 when Big John and Big Ian are there to give you guys the Vikings lowdown and give you some money out and play some games with you guys. So,
oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, definitely.
A lot of fun there.
Oh, yeah. Good way to spend your Vikings game day. But if you're wondering, who won the, Minnesota game night jackpot?
Right.
Well, I'm about to let you know. It was Miami Beach over at Upper Deck Sports Bar and Fear at Forever Burma's, both splitting up that the jackpot jungle jackpot, and they both ended up getting about 63 grand, and it was splitting up that jackpot of 126 grand.
I mean,
it was
just
pretty crazy stuff.
So much money. I mean,
yeah.
For sure the most amount of money I have seen since I've joined the broadcast crew.
Yeah, it's definitely crazy. And hey, we actually give out a pretty good amount of those jackpots. We had AK Lucky winning one earlier this year, and I know we have a couple other triple digit jackpots too.
Oh yeah.
And so those are always just events.
I mean,
when those happen.
We're even looking at one right now. With that mega. I mean,
this one's
triple
getting started
digits right there.
Yeah.
I mean, we could get, and that one's starting to get up, in ball count.
And we're 9 balls away, so it could happen.
Yeah.
It could happen to 45 balls if somebody wants it. But we are now at 40 balls drawn in our last game of the day. I think you guys can do it. We're at 8 balls away, and it's at 54 balls. I think you guys are perfectly in line to get it.
We can start reeling this one in and see if we can get this minor out.
That's right.
We're going to have some balls start dropping for our peoples out there, start reeling it in a little bit because we're a little bit out of the way here.
A little bit behind, but I think we can make it work.
Let's see if we can make it work here.
Okay, it looks like...
Oh, man. We're at 51
balls. Okay.
52. Let's see if we can reel it in. 53 balls and 54. We're right here. We need to come out.
No,
not
man.
looking like it.
Yeah, we're at 55 balls now, and that is carrying over to the next time we play some Jackpot Hunter.
Right.
Now we're on the must-go at $51.80, but we have something super, super important to go over before the end of the broadcast. It's our charity spotlight of the week, but before we go over, it's Mesk J at Ray J's Woodbury winning that must-go at $51.
Yeah, nice job, Mesk J.
Nice job, Mr. Mesk. But we do have a charity spotlight to get into.
Exactly.
And it's St. Stephen Firefighters Relief Association. Their mission is to administer a pension fund for volunteer firefighters. Super awesome stuff. I mean, you can't go wrong with something like that.
I mean, they're literally volunteering to be firefighters. They're doing a risky thing to help out the community.
That's right.
Volunteer, so no pay. So it's definitely a huge thing to help them with a pension fund there. So
yeah, that's right. And if you want to support this awesome charity, you can go on over to Howie's Corner Bar. They're an awesome location. They have happy hour Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. 50 cents off domestic bottled beer and rail mixed drinks too. So awesome stuff. And they have
Castle Danger Castle Cream Ale is on tap for fall.
Let's go.
So if you were like, man, I really want some Castle Danger Castle Tap Ale.
I will only go if they have it.
Yeah,
they have it.
Yeah, it's on tap for all fall.
Yeah, so definitely go on over to Howie's Corner Bar to support that awesome charity of St. Stephen Firefighters Relief Association.
St. Stephen Firefighters Relief Association.
Yeah. But we'll see you guys later as you guys get enrolled into some skull bingo. So have a nice one, everybody.
Yeah.
But
when you play pilot games, your community wins.
See you guys. Have a nice one.
Hey guys, and we love giving out jackpots all the time,
Yeah.
and this weekend was no different. 10 jackpots on the weekend, making the season total of 27 for the rolling week, and the season total 253.
Yeah, unbelievable. We're definitely getting into that fall push that we always see going into that winter crush, because it definitely, the jackpots start rolling. On Friday, it got rolling early and often. We had Ron over at Municipal Liquor Store in Remmer getting $671. Then $689 went out to Raymond over at American Legion Malacca. Well, of course, apparently you had to have an R name to win a jackpot on Friday. But Saturday, no holds barred. We had Keg winning over at Outtakes, winning $652. Then $869 went out at Bubba's Bar and Grill to Mont.